A mom is cleaning up after her 14-year-old little girl when she finds the unthinkable. A tiny body, a 9.5-pound, full-term baby boy, hidden in a cardboard shoebox wrapped in filthy, wet laundry. According to what we have learned, that baby boy was full-term, breathing, moving, crying, kicking, when he was manually strangled with 32 contusions to the head, the face, the sternum. Joining me right now is a special guest out of Lakeland. It is the Polk County Sheriff's Office. With me is the Sheriff Grady Judd. Sheriff, thank you for being with us.
Nancy, I'm glad to be with you.
Sheriff, you know, when I first heard about this story, I imagined myself at age 14, and I kind of sided with the little girl, and I thought, what must have been going through her mind? But now that I'm reading the vicious attack on the little baby, and I'm thinking about my children at that young age at birth, they couldn't even open their eyes. And this baby has 32 blows to the head. Sheriff, I know you cannot comment fully on this case, but how were you guys alerted to the crime scene?
Nancy, let me first point out that the 32 blows to the head may not be created by anything other than the scissors. This child said she tried to pry the baby out, and it appears to us from the injuries that it was actually the tip of the scissors against the top and the front of the skull, as if she was trying to pry the baby out. But we first learned about the case when 3 days earlier we were dispatched from our patrol division to the emergency room, where there was a 14-year-old child there brought by her mother, and the mother said that she didn't know her child was pregnant, if you can believe that, because the baby was, the child was only 100 pounds, but she showed up after finding blood in the bathroom. The emergency room physician examined her and said, yes, there's evidence of a miscarriage, and that's what the child told her mother, that she miscarried and flushed the fetus down the toilet. Well, they attend to the 14-year-old, and she goes home. 3 days later, Mom's doing the laundry. She keeps an impeccable house, I'm told, and she goes into her daughter's bedroom and finds that she smells a strange odor. Then she goes into this little chest. It's described as a footstool kind of chest, opens it up, and she sees a shoebox. She opens the shoebox, and there is a lot of dirty clothes, and she takes the shoebox and the clothes out to the kitchen area, the laundry area, thinking, well, what in the world is my child doing putting all these dirty clothes in her footlocker? Once she gets out to the kitchen area, she opens the box, starts taking the clothes out, and discovers a full-term baby. The baby turns out being 20.5 inches long and weighing 9.5 pounds, a full-term baby. And that's when we were immediately called, as you referenced to your 911 tapes there. Deputies, EMS arrive, and we find that this child's been dead for 3 days.